Saint-Boniface Museum. Welcome to the second floor. Here, we find ourselves in an exhibit that represents two rooms of a house in the city of Saint-Boniface, the parlor and the bedroom. Also, in this exhibit, we travel back in time 100 years, to the 1920s. In the bedroom, we see a family's preparations for Saint Jean-Baptiste, a big French-Canadian holiday that happens on June 24th each year. Since it's a big celebration, they cannot forget their camera, ready here on the desk in the bedroom. Camera? Yes, you heard me correctly. Here is a camera from the Kodak company from 1927 that looks different than our digital cameras and our cell phones today. No matter your type of camera, there are probably less steps to use yours than the one in this room. Before even taking a picture, there are many things to do. After we have opened the camera, we push on these two buttons here to take out the camera by sliding this part that resembles an accordion. And yes, because it's the 1920s and the digital world does not yet exist, we use film for our cameras. We insert the film in the back and we must turn the rewind knob to wind up the film. Just like today, tripods also existed at this time. Without a tripod, we keep the viewfinder in a vertical position. With the tripod, we move it to the horizontal one. This Kodak camera even has a feature to adjust the distance from the lens to the subject, a bit like the zoom function today. There is a little ruler on the side here to measure the distance, and we twist this knob to move the lens closer or further from the subject. Before taking a picture, this piece points upwards. To take the picture, we push on the trigger. The shutter opens and closes. This piece descends, and it must be put back after. If you think this is difficult, just wait. The cameras before Kodak were even more complicated because they had plates made of a variety of materials, and there were chemical processes that the photographer had to follow to develop the photos. All this was expensive and required a lot of skill, so only wealthy people and professional photographers could take pictures. Now, photography, this scientific art form, is more accessible to the general public because big companies made the process much simpler. Now we have the possibility to take photos of ourselves all by ourselves. Self-portraits or selfies were possible, but not common at the beginning of the 20th century. To take selfies with this camera, it would have been a bit complicated because there were many steps to follow before taking a picture, and the camera itself is heavy. Even though this camera is pocket-sized for 1927, in fact, it was so small that it could fit into men's vest pockets, which was quite something at the time. This pocket camera is pretty big by today's standards. So, after having followed all the steps to prepare the camera, taking a selfie would have been like holding a 3-pound, about 1.4 kilogram brick at the end of your arm. As you can imagine, taking a selfie would have been a good workout.